The major topic of this field is the electric field. As we all know, on how many factors electric field depends. And what is meant by electric field? A field word is used on many occasions is used to describe sometimes temperature field, pressure field. Similarly, we are describing here electric field, the area in which some charged body can feel the influence of the other charge, which is already present there. So, in this chapter, electric field defined from the very basic equation. It depends upon the force on some test charge. How much force is being felt by the uh, test charge? The test charge is conventionally taken as the positive of magnitude. So, but how to represent the electric field? Usual representation is electric field line for positive. Suppose if there is a sphere of negative charges, so what will happen when you want to bring some negative charge nearby it? Certainly, it will feel the repulsion. But when we have put some positive charge in surrounding of this negatively charged sphere, so it will feel some attraction force. So according to this figure A, you can see that the positive for positive charge will, we will represent when whenever there is a negative charge, it will be attracted towards it, and whenever there is a positive charge, it will be repelled by this sphere. So conventionally, these lines will be represented for negative charges into the field, into the point, and for positive charges away from the point. So this is convention how we represent the electric field lines. So keep in mind for numerical solution problem, keep in mind the basic concept given in the statement, and then keep in mind the formulas used for to describe that quantity. So in this chapter, our special style of this book is that most numerical are given problem given according to the uh, topics discussed in the theory part. So suppose the electric field due to point charge equation is given here. This is the equation which we already have studied using the Coulomb's law. So due to multiple charges, their field will be the sum of all the field. So here is a problem is a given in which electric charges of different magnitudes and different polarity. Positive charges and negative charges both are given at placed as some distance. You have to determine the expression for the electric field in such situation. So it is being solved here. You have to keep in mind the general rules to represent the electric field. Remember, drawing diagram is an art, and it is also it is very important in understanding the concept given in the statement. Sometimes you may be given the diagram, but most of the time you may have to draw the diagram by yourself or draw the conclusion from the diagram. So if there is some positive charge, then how this charge is given in the statement will behave. So you are drawing the directions accordingly. So these directions are currently for, it is understood that there must be some positive charge, but now there is no charge or there is an empty space. But even then we have to draw the direction according to this rule. So so we will see today. We'll try to solve some problems. Similarly, the electric field due to an electric dipole.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर
Yes, yes.
सर ये ऊपर जो प्रॉब्लम दिया था सर इसमें ये Q1 पॉजिटिव है और Q2 जो सर ये जो माइनस है सर इसको मतलब किस तरह इसकी डायरेक्शन उसने सेम किया है
अच्छा अच्छा चलिए ये बताता हूँ मैं आपको. Look at the diagram here. Q1 is, according to the statement, Q1 is positive charge, Q2 is negative charge, and Q3 is again negative, but of different magnitude, -4. So whenever there will be a positive charge, because Q1 is, according to this figure, as the statement, Q1 is positive charge. And when we place some positive charge at the origin, it will be repelled by this charge minus Q. Exactly perpendicular to its direction. So its direction of the force will be in this direction. And Q2 is also, sorry, Q1 is positive charge. When you will place some positive charge here, it will be repelled by this Q1 in this direction, in the direction towards Q2. And because Q2 is negative charge, it will attract this charge, test charge towards itself. So that is why in this figure, the electric field force due to Q1 and Q2 have in the same direction, and they are taken as the sum of these electric field E1 and E2. So that is why here they have taken the sum of those fields. So I hope you have understand this.
yes sir yes
So similarly, the electric field due to an electric dipole, we have solved this equation. I don't think so. We should have now further go into detail, but I will just briefly describe this diagram, how they have, uh, how to understand this diagram and how to draw this diagram. Two charges are placed here. You know what is meant by dipole. Dipole is this charge, such charges of opposite nature, which are displaced by such a small distance so that they remain under the influence of each other and not independently moving.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर
Yes, yes.
सर रोल नंबर 6 को लेट इन कर लें.
Okay, okay. Roll number 6. Who is roll number 6? Ali Awan?
जी सर अली अवान.
I think Ali Awan has some issue with his connection. I have allowed him already. I think
Okay,
now
sir.
he entered into the class. Okay.
Okay.
So when they are separated from each other, they are not behaving in the isolatedly here. So distance between the centers of this positive and negative charge is B. The distance from here, we are measuring the electric field at this point P. The distance from positive charge will be taken as R positive, and distance from negative charge will be represented by R negative. They are positive and negative symbols of Doyer subscription. And these the distance between this center of the dipole and the point where you are measuring the electric field. So what will be the what would be the direction of the electric field at point P? Because this point P is more close to the positive point, positive charge, definitely it will have more influence and as compared to the negative charge. So uh, vector representation will also be such a way that positive charge vector magnitude length is more than the negative charge vector. This also shows that the force due to positive charge will be more as compared to the negative charge. So what mathematically and quantitatively, what will be the magnitude here? This equation use this concept here. So by solving this equation using this some trigonometry, we find this equation at the last 22.8 and 22.9. So that shows that due to dipole, net electric field strength reduced as compared to the individual charged particles. Just remember what will happen when there is some dipole instead of isolated charged particle. So then, in case of isolated charged particle, depends upon this square reciprocal of the square of the distance between charge and point. So here it is cube, depending upon the cube power. So ultimately strength will be reduced, and also depending upon the magnitude of the separation, depending upon the separation in case of dipole. So this such situation is important in description of the understanding in the questions. So, electric field due to line charge. Similarly, we expand this concept. Instead of taking just two charges, we now expand our concept to the line of charge. So step by step now, instead of dealing with the charges, charge magnitude, we will deal with the charge density. Because this is the line of charge, charges are expanded on some, such a geometry that they are in a single line, maybe in circular shape, just a ring shape, or in any other form. So we will deal with the density. So here, up from here, electric field due to line charge, electric field due to next three topics, electric field due to charge disk. In both topics, remember just one thing, instead of charge magnitude, we will deal with the charge density. The linear charge density will be represented by lambda and dq over ds. dq means traction charge element and charge element, and ds means charge path length, differential element of the ring, and arc length of any differential element on the ring. This here instead of taking, yes.
सर काइंडली रोल नंबर 3 को ऐड करिएगा.
मौजरी हो गया. Okay. So just keep in mind the difference of only charge density, and then how we have to determine what is ds, and because we're taking such a small distance, we take it as the linear length, or as from this point, the direction of the electric field will be in this direction, dE. So you will draw perpendicular on this line from the center along the z axis. So just to, by using some geometry of this diagram, we can solve this equation. So at the end, result will be described considering different situations. Charge a ring at some large distance and charge ring at the center. What will happen when the electric field will when point P will be at the center, or V reduces to zero. So electric field will be zero at the center of the ring. So remember these results, and you can solve the equation in any situation. Now you are given that here instead of the complete ring, you are given some arc length. How to solve this? Find the electric field due to this arc instead of the complete ring given in this situation. If you are given some arc length like the situation in this figure, what will be the electric field at the point P? So again, considering some differential element length of particle, and then because if you are given the angle, but I think then you will put these values of this angle. Maybe it may be here in this example is 60, but if you are asked to solve for length of angle 70, 80, so it is not difficult to use the values of this at an angle. So trigonometric angle. So you just put the value limit from these angles in this equation, and you will find the general expression. And if you are given the density, you can put the values of the charge density, or otherwise you will find the some expression for this problem. Similarly, charge disk. In case of charge disk, we have to use the density instead of linear charge density, or instead of this charge density. So here we are considering the area, charge per unit area, not charge per unit length of the ring. Now we are having the density charges spread on our whole disk. So we will see how many charges are there in the area of the disk. So by again just solving the problem, and we will see at the end, for an infinite sheet of charge, it does not depend upon the density. Where you will find the uh, at any point you can find the electric field, it will have the same magnitude, get infinite charge density. So remaining topics are not part of your syllabus. Now at the end we see how to solve. The summary of this chapter is given also at the end, review and summary. So look at the problems given here. In first state question, sorry. Uh, so almost time is over. So join me on the next link I have sent you. So we will resume from here.